As for Prokofjev sonata, it's an interesting story. I played a few other sonatas before and never laid my eyes on number 8. And then, some time ago, I just opened the music and decided, why shouldn't I play it through? And by the time I finished, I realized I can't live without that music anymore. Because the common perception of Prokofjev music in the West, well, partly due to poor performances, partly due to the ignorance, is that in Prokofjev sonatas, the listener at some point starts seriously being worried and think, where is a nearby bomb shelter? Not the case. In this sonata, for a start, there is very little really loud music, very little. Right at the very end, but you have to end sometimes, so you have to build a climax there. Otherwise, what it speaks about, in his own language, and I'm absolutely sure that Prokofjev, like Beethoven, he didn't write his music for his time. He wrote it for centuries ahead. Like Beethoven, only now on the modern pianos we realize all the beauty and depth of his compositions, especially late compositions. And the same thing with Prokofjev. He has his own language, harmonic language, the way he expresses his emotions. But when somebody accused him of being so rational and not romantic, not emotional enough, he said, but when you have really the most important feelings, would you go in the center of a town square and shout about them? Probably not. And this sonata is like that. It's full of magic. And there are some things, there is a music box built inside, which comes like haunting image in the finale. In the finale also, you get, finale is a tarantella with quite a complicated and sometimes humorous middle section. But when he goes to recapitulation, suddenly you have a few bars which are quotation from Scriabin Sonata number 9. Why? Well, musically somehow he felt a connection because it's intentional beat. And then you realize that half of the finale before, it was built on that tune, it's just it was much faster and not so recognizable. So he does that, and it's absolutely a work of genius. So I'm looking forward for it. It's the first time in the public. First time anything can happen. You never know what music will do to you. Music is a live thing, like pianos are living beings, and anything can happen. I'll try my best.